I don't know what to say. What's up?
Oh!
My bad, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video. I'm a little awkward right now. Still trying to warm back up to be in front of the camera, but it's whatever. Today, I'm gonna be breaking down the beat to one of my favorite songs ever made. Just dropped a music video for it like about a month ago now. Called Post Up, Post Up, Post Up. Why did I name it that? That was just the name of the beat file. I decided to leave it the name of the beat file because I didn't have a name for it, for one, and then two, I feel like it would attract like clicks on the EP. It is an older song. It dropped it last October, and I'm just now doing the music video a month ago and doing the breakdown literally a season later, but it's whatever. Y'all please excuse me, actively getting over flu B. I've been sick for like a week and a half, but I'm feeling much better now. So if I'm nasally or congested sounded, that's why. If I start coughing up my right intestine, that's why. I just say let's get straight into this breakdown. I probably should have had it pulled up already. I made this beat at 4 in the morning. I do recall that. I do remember having work the next morning too. So I had to go to work the next morning, and I was up literally like, this is like me listening to the beat just like, if you know me and you ever see me make beats and see me make something I really like, I look autistic. Here's the beat project. Doesn't look like a lot. As you can see, I did use a loop. I got this loop from my guy Julian. He is like one of my favorite loop makers ever. I be getting stuff out of Discord. He sent me some monthlies too. That's my guy. We've rarely talked. We've rarely DM'd, so he doesn't really know me, but I love what he do, so that's my guy. Now, I recently just got a new setup, so the original download file is on my old laptop, and I didn't feel like getting that out to get it. So the original loop file, for me personally, right, well, it's not lost. I just don't feel like getting it. Oh, jump, my bad. I just pushed y'all head. This is how the original loop sounded. Surprisingly enough, this beat was inspired by Overwhelming by Maddox. Let me show y'all real quick.
I'm working on time. Posting in the trenches, yeah, that's where I'm flexing. Feeling what I'm repping, ooh, many killed it. Maddox in the building.
So yeah, what made me inspired by that was this part right here. Like when I heard that, it reminded me of, I don't know if y'all can hear the similarities in that. So the foundation of Overwhelming is very upbeat. It has hi-hat rolls and the snare pattern. So I have two main drum sections and a variation of the first drum section. So here's the first drum section right here. I started with the snare, Overwhelming. Keep that sound in mind. Overwhelming by Maddox. So this was the snare pattern. Right. Then I had this laser, the pum pum. I use that in a lot of my beats at the end of the pattern like this. Then I moved it to the hi-hats. Remember the inspiration, Overwhelming by Maddox, Oogie Mane. Basic two-step with rolls thrown in it. That's typically how I make a lot of my hi-hat patterns. Basic two steps with some rolls in it and the last note cut out. Moving on, just a basic chant, you know, iconic chant that's in literally every single beat ever. That's the basic bounce of the beat, so I'll just play it all together one more time. Then we're moving on to the first 808 pattern. It's a simple Zay 808. It's a shorter 808, so it's real thumpy and punchy, which I like. One note all the way through. For the second half, first pattern, all I did was just remove the snare for the second half. Now, it sounds like I added a chant. I actually took away a chant in the first pattern. This was the chant pattern for the first half. Now the chant pattern for the second half is this. That was the original chant pattern. I actually took it out in the beginning because when it first hit, it felt too aggressive. Moving on into the second half, that Y'all heard a little bit. Introduced overwhelming lead. I really don't even know what this is called. That part. I changed the 808 pattern. I added percussion. I got a more subby 808. I use one of my favorite subs. I like that. I like that a lot. It's real beefy and groovy. I thought it was a good switch up and a good transition. Then I added this very commonly used percussion sound in like a lot of Detroit beats and stuff. Just let it knock 2 times at the beginning. So here's the second pattern. And on the beat drop, I added the balloon boy laugh. I use that in a lot of my beats sometimes here and there. Everybody knows my beat tag's the iconic eagle, but sometimes I throw in other sound effects. So here. And that's really the whole beat. Right there for that part, I had the sub hit for one time, then went back to the Z808 pattern. So it was. I know it said the song was inspired by Overwhelming, but the Overwhelming lead was originally not going to be in the beat. So it's kind of funny. This is originally how it was going to sound. Which is slick smoother, but the overwhelming lead part is kind of iconic. Like I said, my beat tag is the Eagles, but in the actual beat file I didn't add the Eagles. I added the Eagles after I recorded the song. In comparison to everything else, now this looks like a lot. It really looks like woo 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 woo. Not a lot of ad libs, not a lot of vocal stacks. It's pretty just lead vocal oriented. I only had ad libs in the beginning and the end. In the end, I didn't even have ad libs for real. It was just stacks. I had 2 Eagles, so. And originally, I was going to have a pitch down version. Another thing I did in the recorded file, the beat stutter at the end. Beat's supposed to just end like. Yeah, just cut off. It still just cuts off, but it cuts off a little different like this. Brought the intro back and then made it stutter 3 times. Bang, bang, bang. That's about it, y'all. Very upbeat and bouncy. That's the whole goal. Upbeat and bouncy. One of my more peculiar songs, Stranger songs, very different, but I really enjoyed it. It was literally my favorite. Like, I was playing that the most out of everything, so I was like, I had to do a music video for it. If y'all haven't seen the music video, go watch the music video right now. I got the link in the description somewhere. Post up music video out now. It's on my EP, Sometimes Worse Is Better. If you haven't checked that out, please check that out. I'd very much appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for sitting down and, you know, getting a look into my mind a little bit. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure y'all subscribe, like, all that. Hit my Instagram, hit my TikTok. Most importantly, hit my Apple Music or Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, whatever platform you use. Make sure you go hit it and check it out and listen to that. That's what I care about more than anything. The music. Don't go to my Instagram. If you go one or the other, choose the music. Don't choose the Instagram. But do look at my Instagram because I dropped some pictures not too long ago. And I'm looking kind of fly. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, I will be uploading daily for 50 days. 50 days on this YouTube channel. 50 uploads. We go at 50 for 50. That's what it's called. Daily. Y'all make sure y'all stay in tune. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you in here with me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Catch y'all next time.